Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day. What it is? Boy, DR on the track right quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna tell y'all a little something. I am motherless. Alright. Motherless. You know, all y'all out there celebrating, having your funds and all this and that. I'm gonna tell y'all a little something about mothers. I ain't the only one. Now, first off, I'm gonna say, a mother only knows how to be a mother because she used to be a daughter, or she still is. Now, define a mother. Not the transportation device. Not the way entry into the earth. Not the bosoms, not the booties, not the vaginas, not none of that. A mother. Mother is love. A mother is care. A mother is share. A mother is cherish. A mother is honest. A mother is respected. Of course, a mother is loyal. A mother is loyal, of course. A mother has heart. A mother got God. See, the thing about the mother is just that she's supposed to be the exact example for which her son would want to make out for his wife. You know what I'm saying? Alright, well, the point of it, this Mother's Day, you know, I knew my mama, yeah. I knew my mama. But I did not know my mama. I did not know my mama. I knew her, I mean, I seen her every day, yeah. Like, but I didn't know her, like, I didn't know her like how I know my dad. Like, the bond was with my dad. The mama was there. I mean, they were married, of course, but it's just like, it seems like something different. Like, she did her part. You know, my mama did her part when it came to make sure we went to the doctor, you know, making sure, you know, stuff like that. We had a place to stay, you know, stuff, you know, her and my dad did together, but like, you know, the stuff mama's supposed to do, you know. Like, making sure we went to the doctors and, you know, the schools, you know, any type of appointments or whatnot. Yeah, but I don't really remember mama for I mean, we did talk. We, you know, it won't be no casual conversations of which I would have today. Like, I guess back then, I was off. So, I mean, I have sense and all that, but see, the stuff I care about, the stuff I learned to care about, the stuff that had added to me was not being positioned at the time when my mom was here. Like, the stuff that I try to address towards children and stuff like that. Like, I would put it like this. A decent conversation between me and my mom, we were talking about, she was telling me, you know, make sure I keep a condom and stuff like that. Like, that's about one of the conversations I remember having. Just, you know, always keep a condom or something like that. But I don't really remember conversations. Like, I don't remember having no real conversations like how I do with my dad. Like, you know, like me and my dad, you know, my dad always saying something. You know, mom, I don't remember her saying anything. I don't remember her saying anything. Like, I just, except for the fact they keep a condom on. But what I'm saying is, like, my mom is like, I don't know her, but like everybody else probably do know her. But like, what everybody else know, I don't know. Like, the only thing I knew about my mama is like, she liked to be home and sleep. And, you know, yeah, like, she'd be home and sleep. And then, like, you know, I come home from school, me and my sister come home from school, and we be wanting to watch cartoons, you know what I mean? We want to put on Rugrats or Family Matters or something, right? And then we got to sneak and turn the TV, because mama be in there snoring. We get home, you know, we come in the house, daddy going to work, mama in there sleep. So we sneak, turn the TV. She just know, you know. Mama just knew. Turn my stories back on. Turn my stories back on. I was like, damn. And then, yeah, you know, of course. What is it? The General Hospital. One Life to Live. Those are two main ones anyway. Like, I think General Hospital was the one with the black person in it. I mean, I don't know. One Life to Live, I don't know, but it was so long ago. They don't even show them no more. But, yeah, my mama used to love watching them soap operas. Yeah, she just, what's she getting out of it, I don't know. But, yeah, she watched that. And we just trying to catch the Rugrat, you know. We trying to catch goddamn Doug, or we trying to catch the Animaniacs, or, you know. No, that was more the weekend cartoons. Like, during the day with Rugrats, it was Doug, what else? You know, what it was in our generation, anything 70s or better. 70s through 90s, so I'm an 80s baby, so yeah. But still, like, I mean, what I can say about my mama is, like, she slept. Like, she liked to party. She liked to have fun. You know, she liked to go out and party. Like, my dad, he the only thing I know. Like, you know, me and my sister and my brother. Well, my brother, he came a little later, but, like, he the only thing I know, really. Then my mama, you know, they the only thing, you know, is just they be arguing. They be arguing, but that used to be so funny, bro. So when my mom and daddy get to arguing, me and Lena finna grab a chair, some popcorn. We finna get our laugh on. I mean, not to say, but we hear it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, they be cussing each other out. But it be, you know, because mama be wanting money and shit, and daddy don't be wanting to give it to her. You know, my daddy used to tell me this too. I remember my own eyes, shit. My daddy used to be trying to pin mama down. I ain't never seen him physically, like, hit my mama. I've never, ever in my life ever seen my dad physically hit my mama. Like, I've never seen nothing like that. The only thing I've seen is him restrain her. Like, he had to pin her down to the floor or he gotta like grab her and hold her and squeeze her, and she's screaming and breaking, get off me and all this and that. But it's just like she want to go out and go hang out. It's not like Daddy wasn't that type. Daddy got his life. He got his family. He want to be home, you know. See, my daddy was a lame, though. He didn't like to party and stuff. And then if he did, they kind of come where he at. Which is understandable. Yeah, you know, of course. You know, if you want to hang out and all that, you come to my house. You come where I'm at. That's how my dad was. I mean, besides, you had us. You had the children, of course. I mean, yeah, Daddy was a designated babysitter, but yeah, mama didn't play that. She want to go party, she gonna go party. She gonna hang out and do what she wants. She young, you know. That's her man. That's her mind state. What it was. Like I said, I don't really know much about my mama. Like I try to go to my family, but see, my mama was beautiful. Y'all can see, so I can understand that interlude between the sisters, cause it's 4 of them. And her and my auntie Video are practically twins, so they like the best looking ones, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying. And perhaps reason why I can't get no answers I want today is because of the jealousy between them. But it's sad because like, why is it that my mom was the first child to die? Like, I don't understand. And then my grandmama died after her. Everybody else is still alive. Like, Lord forgive me, I have no control over what you do when it's time for people to leave, but I don't know the exact reasoning, like why. And then like everything I hear, the pattern don't add up. It's like, okay, well, she should have been gone first. Or, you know, but thing is, it's just everything that I was interpreted with as I was growing up all the way before 18 was obviously a disguise. It wasn't no real thing. It was just something that needed to be played out due to the, you know, deficiency of mine. And I was getting that government check. I hate to say that about my mama, but I believe in that. It might be true. Because my mama, she you know, they argue about money. They always argue about money. Like, I remember my daddy was talking about he got to go hide his wallet. He got to hide his wallet somewhere because payday come and she know he getting paid. I mean, I don't know. And then, like, drugs and shit like that. Like, I've never seen it, so that's why I can't really say. You know, we never seen my mom and daddy do drugs and shit like that. And then they smoke some little weed, but that ain't nothing. And then they don't do it around us. They you know, they always go in there. We got sent in the room, or if we had a house, you know, they go in their room or they back of the house or whatever. You know, all that. But I've never, like, seen them do no drugs. Like, whatever they talking about, mama was on drugs and shit. I'm like, well, I say it's bullshit, but yeah, she did die at a young age. My mom was like 44 when she left. And I'm like, well, that shit crazy though, because, you know, how the fuck? And then yet, from the stories I've heard, that she was influenced by the oldest child, which is the sister. And, you know, due to the obligation of her outcome, I wouldn't say, I don't wish death to no one, but it just don't make sense to how is it that the oldest child been the influence on the younger sister, but the oldest child was doing it first and doing it worse, but yet the younger sister died first. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed to be more to it than what it's looking like. And then the mama the damn mother of all y'all go die right behind her. She was a diabetic. I remember my grandmama. She was a diabetic, yeah. But, you know, and then there's stories about my grandmama too. She had 6 kids, but see, my grandmama was different. That's why I don't understand, like, her children. Like, I ain't gonna say, like, her children, they get the aspect to think that they don't have to work. Like, I mean, it's crazy. My grandmother was a school teacher for 30 plus years, retired successfully and all of that. But yet, you know, maybe everything that was disguising wasn't actuality, you know? Public faces might not be the same way in personal faces. You know, like, my grandmother had a very, 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 very bad gambling problem. She stayed at dog trap. She, you know, from what I hear, she always kept us shop. She stayed with a gambling crib. You know, the house be full with people playing cards and all that, from what I hear. And yeah, I see how my uncle get it from. And then stuff like that caused my granddad to die. He was the alcoholic. He was drinking all the time. He was successful. He was a hard-working individual. I don't know exactly what he did, but it wasn't as perfect as it seemed to look. Because of the simple fact that if he drank all the time, Obviously, the problems were due to him and his wife, which was my grandmother, and she always was, controllable probably. I don't know what it was, but the point of it is just my mama. I'm not gonna say she was shit, but I'm not gonna sit up here and just lie and say that she was just this perfect woman because I don't know that. And then from the perspective that I carry and how I am as a person, I don't even see where the hell it come from. Because I don't remember my mama being anything like me. My mama refused to work. My mama ain't want to work no damn well. Not alone she had a man. That's how she looked at it. That's just like my auntie said. She's the same goddamn way. I don't want to work nowhere as long as you got a man. Like, okay, I get it. In a form of time, yes, at a certain time and place, there was a time when a woman didn't have to work. She'd stay home, take care of the kids, and the man get the job and he pay all the bills. Which is the obligated way of things going. But it's the independency of what you women have gained that gave y'all the power. But yet y'all don't want to use it right. Y'all want to abuse the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why shit fucked up now. And then now you got all these dudes want to be better women. Physically, like literally, looking, all that. That shit's just stupid to me, you know what I mean? And then, like, my mom ain't even here, like that's another thing, though. I can't say, mama wasn't doing nothing, so she was home. So, I know if things would transpire correctly, I might not have had as many baby mamas as I do, and or if it was to be true, I would have all my children. Like, I would literally have them all in my life, or at least one or two or whatever. Because, I don't know, for the sense of that, my mom, whatever, I could have went back forth, like that. Well, the thing is, I got kicked out. My mama, they put me out, 18 years old. Put me out, because of money. My Social Security check, which got snatched from me back in 2019, but I was getting it all the way back in 96. And, yeah, they took it. But she got upset maybe because, I got locked up one time. I don't know if y'all remember this story, but I got locked up one time. And, I got out. And people was talking about money. In front of my mom about it. She said she didn't know what I was talking about. So I went to go see for my... I went to go see for myself. Damn. Like I'm gonna need a new one of these. Wow, I just popped this bit. Damn. Well, yeah, I went down there to the Social Security office. I went to go see for myself. They told me, they told me what they told me, and, that's what it was. So I was like, yeah, that ain't right. And I did what I did, but the thing is, when I did do that, I went down there and I just had the money transferred, had a different payee pronounced and all of that. But when I went and did that, it got me kicked out. Mama said she gonna put me out to that money pay the bills and everything. But I'm like, if it pays the bills and all that, why you won't just let me pay some rent? She didn't think to allow me to just pay the rent. No, she wanted the money off of herself and do whatever she wanted to do with it. It was my money. I got to come up to her sometime too, but like, damn, can I get some of my money? Like, she want to try to give me like $20 out of it and all this and that. And I kid you not, my dad was making $15 an hour at the time, working overnight. So like, yeah, my daddy booming. He had no problems with paying the rent. It just, of course, he didn't want to do it all on his own. But at the same token, he can handle the business. Yeah, but my mom, like I said, I don't know her. And obviously, it's just considered to stay that she was money hungry. And, yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know my mama. All y'all know her. I don't know her. I just know what I know about her. I don't know. I don't know nothing about her. I can't say nothing because I don't know her. I don't know her. She was there my whole life. But yes, from birth to 18, yeah, except for the times we got taken away. But we started with our parents and we ended with our parents. Like, they finally got us back. I got back, what, after that last time, I was like 13, 14, yeah. So about 14, so no, about 15, because 10th grade, yeah. So about 15, 16, they got us back, and they kept us. But it didn't last but like 2 years, for me, because, I got kicked out at 18. I graduated high school, around, soon 18 came around, that's when shit got funny for me. I started going to jail and all that, but still, other than that, yeah. But 18 came, I'm clicking, I'm growing, I'm starting to have sense and all that, well, which they keep on trying to convince me that I don't. Thinking I don't remember these things, yo. This is what bothers me, y'all, is that I actually remember, but yeah, I choose to still be good. I don't got no grudge or nothing like that. But then, mama put me out, and then 2 years later, she dies. I don't know. I asked my daddy. He don't know. He know, but he don't know. Like, he keeps them out. He don't know. Like, I gotta go back and talk to him. I gotta see what the fuck happened, like, after I got put out. And my sister, too. If I ever see her again, her big head ass, my little brother was too young. He was like 5, 6, maybe. He was too young. He ain't know nothing. And then, like, my sister, though, she was, well, I was home more than she was, even though I'm older, but, like, my sister, she was, grown. She doing her own thing. But she was home, I got kicked out. She was still there. So I don't know what the hell went on after I got out. After I got put out, I don't know what went on. Shit, I went to my cousin Tip and went to paying her rent for about a year. And then, like, throughout the whole time I'm gone, yeah, I'm calling, I'm checking on them and stuff. But I talked to my dad, and, he be like, yeah, your mama, she in a nursing home and shit now. I'm like, what? Stuff like that. I be like, okay, well, to put it like this. As I got kicked out, as time went on, things that I keep hearing about my mama got worse and worse. So, I remember one time, 07, I graduated 05, so 07, going through my little transpiring, I wound up in this program, the CRP program, and mom and them came and visit me. I came out, they said, Daryl, you gotta visit, DR, you gotta visit. I be like, all right, so I come out, and I see my mama, I was like, hey, I see her from the distance, I could tell, but then when I got closer, I'm like, hey, whoa. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, mama? Like, and I tell you, she was looking darker, skinnier. Her hair was shorter. Like, my mama had hair. I mean, my mama was beautiful, but all that shit left. Like, damn, mama, what's wrong with you? I'm looking at her like, what's up with you? That's how I'm feeling. And she's like, oh, I'm fine, baby, I'm fine. I'm just a little sick, but I'm okay. Me, I just took it. I mean, I was gone anyway. I'm out here. This was before 09. 09 when I fully clicked and started developing the common sense of independency and all that. But anything before that, I was easily controlled. I mean, I could make my own decisions, but, like that. And then I see my dad. He's in the car. I see my sister, my brother. My brother was just a baby at the time. And I mean, I'm having to visit. Yeah, we visit. I'm talking to my dad. I'm looking at my sister big head ass. We chilling. I'm looking at my dad though. I'm like, damn. And dad looking at me. He giving me that disappointment look. I'm like, well, what's going on? He's like, hey, everything. They came visit me. They just popped up. I didn't even know that. It just popped up. They came to visit me, and I was like, wow, And that was that. I ain't talk to him. Like, I didn't not say I didn't want to. It's just I didn't. It was just so much other stuff going on. I ain't even pay attention. I'm out here. I got kicked out, so it's not like I was ready, but I had to get ready. You know what I mean? I had to develop and all of that at the same time, simultaneously, while I'm out here. And then, different people and stuff, and I'm still needing guidance. I wasn't knowing what to do. I'm fresh out of high school with a special diploma, so it's not like I'm thinking to go to college or nothing. And, blah, blah, blah. And then, a year later, 2007, in 2007, okay, so I get a call, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, they like, DR, you need to go see your mama. Well, you need to go see your mama. She ain't doing too good. I'm like, what? What you mean? Like, I was with Christina at the time. Yeah, shout out to her. This was 2000, end of 2007, 2008, beginning maybe. And, so they give me the ups on where she at. And I'm like, all right. So I go see her. I ain't seen her in a little minute. So I'm like, let me go see my mama. I ain't seen my mama in so long. Let me go see her. But, the way they was making it seem like, it was all good. But but they said she in a hospital. So at first she was in a nursing home. Okay, that ain't that bad. Going through her dialysis and all that. Yeah. Dialysis, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. But I wasn't shit improving. It just kept getting worse and worse. Like, what's up with that? So I get to the hospital where she was at. That's Altamont. I think it's Altamont. And yeah, it was in Altamont because I was staying over there in Winter Park. I was staying over there off of Aloma in Winter Park. Berkshire and Winter Park. Yeah, it's the name of the complex that I was living in with me and my girlfriend, me and my Christina. We had an apartment together. And so I'm over there. I'm at the hospital or whatever, and I go, I check in, I go to the room, and it's a couple people there. I see my cousins and all that. I see my cousin Tip, I think, my cousin Nikki. I see Auntie Cent, of course, Auntie Drake. I see my grandmama. And they all just hovered over my mama. And I'm like, what the hell going on? So I go see my mama, and she's just like, so unfamiliar. I was like, what the hell is this? I'm like looking, and she just, she's looking like horrible. And all they saying, she can't talk, she can't do nothing. She on life support and shit. Like, what the hell? This ain't my mama. Who is this? Like, yeah, DR, your mama doing real bad. We here, we just trying to comfort her and all this. And my auntie. Yes, my oldest one. I don't even fucking like her, but like whatever. She's the one. While my grandmama over there with my auntie Drake. I think my auntie Drake was over there. And then the other people, they over there just talking, mourning, whatever the fuck they doing. And then Auntie Cent is the one hovering over. I would think that would be my grandmama, but it ain't my grandmama. It's my Auntie Cent, the oldest child. She's hovering over my mother, trying to just comfort her, do all the shit that her mama was supposed to be doing. And I'm just sitting there wondering, who the fuck is this lady? Looking at all these strangers, looking at these people. Who the fuck are y'all? This is y'all's sister. This is your daughter here in this bed. Who the fuck are y'all? I say, no, this ain't my mama. Hell no. They like, oh, no, yeah. DR, it's okay. It's okay. She all right. She's all right. But then the shit that got me to trip, and after she did this, I hauled the fuck ass. So, like, mama started tripping. Literally. I guess she finally get a full sight. She was like, like in a wonderland or whatever, but like, I guess when she fully focused and she saw me, like, she started tripping, like literally tripping. She was trying to say something. I didn't know. I couldn't get it. All I know, Auntie Cent, she just over there, oh yeah, DR, she trying to tell you something, Dad. DR, she trying to tell you something. She trying to tell you something, DR. I'm like, what? Literally, my mom was just, like, she was, she could barely move her mouth, but like, she was literally making noise, like she wanted to say something. Like, she wanted to say something, like, and she couldn't get it out. I didn't know, you know what I mean? Like, this shit was just fucked up, I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to be in a situation like that. I didn't know. And then I see all these people, like I see these siblings. None of the boys, but the girls. Like, what the fuck? Who are you people? Y'all sitting up here and let my mama get like this. Yeah, really, as my auntie said, this is what the story is. She the main one. My auntie said ain't shit. Oh, hey, she never worked a day in her life and never known her to do nothing. 3 different baby daddies. I mean, I'm just saying, what I'm saying is just like, she was with my mama mostly. Okay, and from what I hear, they both did everything together. Whatever. So, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And mama probably got caught on to whatever she got caught on to, and it stuck with her. Okay? I don't know. But the point is, I got to the hospital, and mama got shaking like she got a seizure or some shit. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, what the fuck going on? Don't nobody know but Auntie Cent. Don't nobody fucking know anything but Auntie Cent. Everybody all, you know, they just thinking some casual shit or just dialysis and all this. Know what the fuck really going on? Like, how did she get like this? You know, shit. And then they always used to say, oh, your mama doing drugs and their parents doing drugs and shit. We don't believe that. We just probably thinking they hating on us because we got a successful family. That's what we used to think. Anybody talking about our mom and dad, you know how we do. You don't let nobody talk about your mom. You don't let nobody talk about your daddy. But what the fuck? You know? And then it was just them. It was never no outside people. It was always the immediate relatives. The aunties, the uncles, the fucking grandmama. It was always them. It was never nobody outside the family talking bad about us. It was always the inside the family. The relatives. Even the only motherfuckers that was talking bad. And then it's the worst part about it. My mama was the only one to have a successful relationship. Besides Granny. Everybody else's relationship was shit. Bullshit. Doo-doo. Fucking bullshit. Okay? My auntie Cent. Bullshit. Okay? She, you know, married some guy. You weak link. Working. Pop out, my bad. I ain't calling you no weak link, but, you know, I know you. But I ain't stupid. You know? My Uncle Robert married some retarded lady, had kids from her. She get a check. He living off check. Uncle Tom ain't shit. Don't even want to get a work. I get this motherfucker plenty of opportunity to come get a job on my job. We are hiring. Bitch, you are automatically hired just because I work there. You still won't bring your ass up there. And they paying $11 an hour now. You won't even get off 10th Street, bring your ass up there. My Auntie Vita, she's all right. She's okay. She got one child. She had one successful marriage, but that went whatever. But she's married now. Okay, she's a God-fearing child. I can't really say nothing bad about her, except for the fact of her being a stranger. You know, she kept herself all holy and moly and all that, and she keep herself away from everybody. She ain't got the word. That's how she look at it. But that just make her a relative outside. Blah blah blah. I don't know her either, so I can't really say nothing. Cause you know, from who I know, that's who I can talk about. See, I don't know Auntie Vita, so I, you know, blah, blah, blah. She came around for the funerals, and, you know, she come around, like, when my little cousin got killed, she came around. That was the last time I physically seen her. No, it was actually after that, but whatever. But the point is, 4 girls, 2 boys. What the hell's going on? And then my mom was the only one who ain't have no step, no nothing. Everything was by all 3 of her children from one guy. All 3 of her children. She was married. My dad said, okay, I thought it was 27 years marriage. No, it was like they were together 27 years. So they was married like 15 years. But still, like either way, they were married to death did them part. I have parents. I don't got no mama and daddy. No, I got parents. But like I said, my mama couldn't be her without my dad. Because, you know, mama wasn't doing shit. She needed a man to be who she was off of her. I mean, well, like, she got a job when she got pregnant with my brother. She was working at the same Wendy's I worked at over here in the park. That's probably how I got hired on so good, but I don't know. Point of it is my mama is not here today because I don't know why. And all I keep hearing is she died from some drug abuse or some shit, dialysis. Don't nobody want to fucking tell me because of their guilt. And then also the guilt to the fact that it was towards me. Because I'm the only one in the family who get a fucking check. logically, like literally. Not anymore, but like I actually have a physical problem. Then it turned out that it wasn't even for that. I still got the same fucking problem. I don't even get no check no more. But still, you know, comparison to my cousins who freeloading their children to get checks and ruining their fucking futures for her own fucking stability. Bitch, you a trap queen. Why the fuck are you still a trap queen? You been trapping 15 years. Bitch, you supposed to been boomed. You supposed to been doing it. Even my cousin, oh, she was trapping for a minute. She evolved from that. She booming, selling product and working and shit now. Why the fuck you can't do it? And you the oldest child. See, I wonder who and where the fuck I come from. Because I am not really a Baldwin. That man got forged on me. I'm supposed to be a Thompson. I was raised and in-house with my father and mother who were Thompson. Yeah, my mama kept her last name, but she still was a Thompson. Why the fuck my last name Thompson? I mean Baldwin and not Thompson. But my sister and brother last name Thompson. You see shit like that, you know what I mean? It's a whole lot of questions. But I'm not out here shooting nobody, killing nobody. I'm not out here being no devil about it. You know? Happy fucking Mother's Day. A mother only knows how to be a mother because she used to be a daughter. Or she still is. Yeah, explain my sister. I have not a fucking clue. All I keep hearing is the boo-hoo. I just keep hearing this, keep hearing that. This nigga Maine, my supposed to be brother from another mother, hit me up about 2 weeks ago. I don't even talk to this guy. We just see each other through socials now. He's too fucking ashamed to say he's sorry, so that's why he won't fuck with me. I ain't got no hate. I ain't got nothing. I'm the same guy you met, motherfucker. But yeah, he called me saying something about my sister. He said he saw my sister. He like, she looking rough or whatever. That's the same shit I keep hearing. Then he was like, all right, well, you know, give him a number. I'll hit you up. You know, we can link up, whatever. Blah, blah. I ain't heard from the nigga since. Well, who cares? I'm a grown-ass fucking wolf, okay? I'm a big boy, all right? I ain't slow. Nigga, when you ready to get right with you, me, then you know what to do, all right? Simple. You know, I've been one, bro. I've been one, all that. So you ready? And you able to handle that, the truth of more? I'm here, ready to love you again, bro. As nothing was, you know what I'm saying? Strictly. Now, my sister, last time I talked to her, you know, that was like a year ago. And, no, actually, that was this year. No, I talked to her like in January. I think we did like yeah. She was over at my uncle's house and she Facebooked me or something. We had a face call. She looking good. You know, everything was looking okay, but that's not what I keep hearing. I keep hearing she's doing bad. Like, she's out here selling her body and shit. Like, all kind of fuck shit. I keep hearing about her, but, you know. And then there was this one thing I heard about her that really fucking pissed me off. Like, it was just that they said, yeah, man, your sister out here doing bad, bruh. She keep on talking about, oh, she trying to go out like her mama did. She trying to get out and go out like her mama did. She trying to die like her mama did and all this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? You know how this shit making me feel to hear this? My blood sister, the only sister I got. And she trying to go out. See, that's why I say it's so many question marks. I don't have answers. I got put out. That's when I became a man. That's when I grew up. That's when I had to get out here, become independent or whatever. Even though I wasn't clicked, but I was forced to. Even with the sense I had, I was unprepared. But, hell, you see me now? I'm damn sure ready now. I'm trying to get me a house after this. Probably got to do a dolo. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But the point, you know, I love my mama. I kill a bitch about my mama. But at the same token, it's just, I didn't know my mama. Like the conversations I've had with my dad, I've never had conversations like that with my mom. And it's crazy because like my dad, yeah, he over it, but that's his wife. You know, that was his mate. That's what he fell for. That's where he had his children from. So of course he will still be connected to her spiritually, but you know, he's still doing his thing. You know, he fuck off every now and then, whatever. I ain't no stepmama shit though. It ain't never that. Cause you know, Daddy declared that always. He always declared that. Ain't nothing gonna ever replace my mama. He always say that. He don't give a fuck how many hoes he fuck. Ain't nothing gonna ever replace my mama. So I take the word for it too. But the point of it is just like the conversations me and him have. And like when we try to talk about mom, it's just, you know, he'll say, you know, like, you know, it's crazy the story he told me, like when he met her and all that, and then like she wouldn't give him no play. He kept like, he was literally going after my mom, and he's like, she wouldn't give him no play. And then, you know, I think my dad said he was staying in Mar Meadows over here in Apopka. He was staying in Mar Meadows at the time. And then, you know, mom, I guess, got kicked out of the house or something. And I guess he linked up with her. And then I guess they talked and she told him what was up. And then he was like, she can come stay with him. And she did it, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, oh, yeah, you know, your mama came stay with me. And, you know, I kept trying to do everything. You know, I fell in love with her and everything. But she would not give me no play. She wouldn't let me hit or nothing. You know, like, I was like, wow. I was like, damn, my daddy had to be a lame or something. But I don't know. But the point of it, like, he said eventually, he said, like, after, like, 3 months or something. I don't know how long, I forgot how long he said, but he said eventually they wound up clicking up. And then they wound up, like, you know, doing something, being something, whatever, and then it stuck together ever since after that. So, yeah, and they was together ever since after that. And they had me, had my sister, had my brother, you know, blah, blah, blah. But see, thing is, what I'm believing is that my dad, he never really got the time to figure and configure. It's just my mama so goddamn fine. You know, she's so fine, you know what I mean? She's so beautiful. And that's what really had him focused. You know, he didn't really care about nothing else. He just knew that he had something so fucking fine, and she was all his. You know what I mean? That's what the scenario was. That's what he told me. Shit, he didn't give a fuck about nothing else. He just wanted her. He had her, but see, you know, back then, you know, it was a lot of feud. You know how it's probably like that now. You know how the sisters, you know how they got the Bridges, and then you got the Pope sisters, and then you got all the sister sets. But back in those times, in the generation 70s and all that, the Baldwin sisters was here. And then, you know, I guess the Thompsons. You know, this was stuff my daddy was telling me. And he said that they had a feud. The Baldwins and Thompsons had a feud going on. You know, they in Lake Jewel, and, you know, Baldwin's over here on 13th. And, you know, whatever the feud was, or whatever, I don't know. He didn't break it down in detail, but he said it was a feud. But the thing is, that's probably what made it so long for him to connect with my mama. That's what he was trying to break down. And yeah, I guess, you know, the successfulness and all that was major back then. You know, my grandmama being a successful teacher, married, got all her children, blah, 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 got a house and all that, blah, blah. You know, my dad, you know, his mom, his stepdad, whatever, they got their house, you know, they got their children. Everything's successful, blah, blah, but then, you know, blah, 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 blah. And they met. They had me, you know. The only thing about it just Daddy ain't really know mama. I don't think he knew mama. I don't think he actually took the time to get to know her. Which made her a tolerance. So I don't know. I don't know if he knew her favorite color, her favorite food, and all of that stuff, to which I know to try to get info on, but I just know that he said that he had exactly what he wanted. He said that she was the best thing that ever happened to him. You know. I mean, they were together. They were arguing every day, all that, blah, blah, blah. They were together, so obviously it must have been something. You know, because they were together. They were together, like. And just the thing is just, you know, anymore. You know, like, mama gone. Mama gone. Now, I still don't even know why, really, besides the rationality of her dialysis failure, kidney failure, but I don't know why, really. I never really know why. I mean, I didn't even try to go. Who I'm going to go to? My grandmama, but she gone, too. She died, what? 4 years after my mama. 3, 4 years after my mama. I think my grandma died in 2012, 2011, 2012, something like that. Mama died in 08. So I don't know. But I just don't want people to think that I don't know. Like, I comprehend very well. I got very, very abundance of sense. I remember things, you know, and I'm an adult. I ain't got to hold my tongue for nothing anymore. I let that holding my tongue trend stick with me for a very long time. I mean, past the age of where I'm able to even speak. Like, I literally held my tongue a long time. I mean, up to at least, I say 23. I probably was still young. You know what I mean? Like, it was a respectful thing, though. I got my ass whooped so much by my dad and my grandmother. Like, I got whooped. Like, really. Like, if I do something wrong, I'm getting my ass beat. And then, like, that shit stuck with me, though. But it carried on with me for a little minute, though. Longer than it was supposed to. I'm not going to sit up here and say that, because the simple fact, you're supposed to respect your elders and all that, no matter what. That's a commandment. But the thing is, it's just the fact that me being able to be responsive didn't kick in until later on. You know what I mean? And it bothered me a lot, because I suffered a lot. Like, I went through a lot not being able to have the responses which I do now. Physical, mental, or whatever way of responding as I do now, I wasn't able to do back before 2009. And people had control, you know? They had control over me. They used whatever I liked against me to get what they needed or whatever. I mean, like my homeboy Jermaine, whatever, you know, like, I fuck with you, bro. You my brother, but like, it's just some shit you did. Like, your mama. Like, your mama is like a mama to me. Come on, like, you know, that's where I spent. You know, that's where I was at. I was over at his house, at his mama's house. Him and all his brothers and sisters. His mama is like a mama to me. You know, and I was just seeing it earlier, how he with her right now. She got the big old car, Happy Mother's Day, all her children there with her. You know, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, bro. You know, like, it bothers me. Like, how the fuck am I not there? And, like, you considered me a son. You actually did. You know, I was with Jermaine every day, all day. No matter what. We was together. You see Jermaine, you gonna see DR. You see DR, you gonna see Jermaine. But it just, you know, life goes on, we grow up, blah, blah, blah. This is what the excuses I'm expecting him to say. And then, you know, I'm never going to really get a real Jermaine. Like, you know, he's just going to always be who he is, how he is today. You know, I ain't going to ever be able to get the level of Jermaine I'm looking for. But hopefully I will one day. But the point is, mama, I'm supposed to be like, you know, mama, Happy Mother's Day. You know, I probably should hit her up later and say it. Well, if you can hear it, you see it, Happy Mother's Day, Mom, from, you know, Mom, Deuce, Tawana, Smith. You know what I mean? Happy Mother's Day. I appreciate you for everything that you've done for me while me and your son intertwined as brothers. I appreciate you for that. You know, you fed me, you housed me. You know, you ain't clothed me, but you fed me, you housed me. You know, you treated me like a son. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you treated me how you treated me, like I was one of your own, and I appreciate that. Yeah, shit, you know, I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but, you know, yeah, I mean, the thing is, you know, Mama Shawana more active than my mama was. You know, my mama, she was like, I don't know. I'm not finna go through that. I'm not finna go to comparison mamas and shit like that. But see, the thing is, I appreciate my mama, and I appreciate any other mother figure that had impact on my life. It wasn't just my mama alone. You know, when I was in them group homes, when I was in that foster home, it was the mother there. When I was in that group home, it was a mother there. Hell, when I was in jail, it was a mother there. You know, even though it was adult, but, you know, because a mother knows. A mother understands. A mother comprehends on the child's needs, no matter what age it is. It's supposed to be like that. That's what the woman's for. You know? But a mother I have no more. I mean, hopefully one day I can get the one that's closest to it back. I mean, yeah, she watches. She my snap sometimes. She watch my live or whatever she watches. You know, she sees. But to have that connection to what it used to be, I mean, how do I get that back? I mean, I'm gonna be me. Y'all just got to accept that. I understand if you feel guilty, okay, that's your setback. But come on, give me a chance. Give me a chance to let you get a chance to apologize. I mean, I don't know. Give me a chance to apologize if that's what's needed. I mean, what the hell? Like, I am alone. I have nothing. Like, I ain't gonna say I have nothing. I have nobody. Like, literally, I have nobody. My dad, I got a bond with him, but, I can go see him, but I can't rely on him. I can't call him and, I can't get the advice that I'm looking for from him. Because he been so thrown off. I mean, he still strives, but he's so thrown off. Ever since Mama died, he been thrown off. So it's not like I can agree with what he say, but then I couldn't completely agree. You know what I mean? Like, I would literally have to throw something in on it, or like I have to be like, okay, that's not right, or stuff like that. Like, but the point of it is, I don't have no one to vent to. I mean, I got my auntie, but how's she gonna get it? She the youngest girl, but how you gonna get it? Like, really, how you gonna really get it? You know what I mean? Like, and then it's the saddest thing is, who can I rely on to tell the truth? That's what the thing is. Who am I gonna rely on at all for the truth in all things? That's what I'm saying. Who can I rely on for the truth in all things? But anyway, ladies, don't let me discourage you. You're a beautiful mother. Be there for your children. Make sure that they know who God is. Make sure they know who good is. Make sure they know what good is. And remember, like I said, a mother only knows how to be a mother because she used to be a daughter, but she still is. Happy Mother's Day.